Welcome back to another episode of Mama B. Today, I want to talk about change, the power of change and the power of making choices. And the reason I wanted to talk about this is because I had a situation a couple of days ago where I wanted to cancel my membership at the gym I was going to. When I went to cancel my membership, the girl at the counter, the things that she was saying was really to change my mind. She didn't want me to cancel my membership, and she had all the jargon and the lingo to create that doubt in my mind or that shame. Even going as far as, are you gonna miss us? Like, we're not married. It's just a gym membership. And I even had to tell her, it's nothing personal. I just need a change. I'm ready for something new. And so this situation got me thinking about, we live in this world where really we're not encouraged to make changes. There's this social connotation that if you change, you're somehow leaving something behind. But really, change is an opportunity to see life and challenges not as obstacles, but opportunities to grow and to learn. When I look back at my life, at the challenges or the trials and the tribulations, those were all blessings. They were blessings to help me to become more of who I am, to become wiser, to really be able to slow down and recognize, what do I want from my life? And is this where I want to be? Whether it's in a place, whether it's with the people that I want, it just allows you to really slow down and get rid of distractions, get rid of illusions, like people saying, are you sure? I don't know, maybe this isn't good for you. You have this innate wisdom that's inside of you, but we're not really taught to listen to that wisdom. We're not listening to that inner voice that's telling us when something isn't right. And usually it's because of perceptions that we have, people that we spend our time with, and we're just so busy, we're living on autopilot that we're not actually slowing down to make conscious decisions that sometimes can feel a little bit scary because it's out of our comfort zone. And it's okay to be out of your comfort zone. It's okay to not be in your element. It's okay to want something new and to start to take those necessary steps to get there. One of my favorite terms is the word discernment. And discernment just means that you have sharp perception and you're able to judge something well. I don't love the word judgment. Judgment implies that something is good or bad, but discernment allows you to really stop, and regardless of what everyone else is doing in the room, and even if you feel like sometimes you're going crazy because you see something that everyone else doesn't, discernment is just that inner wisdom where you are allowed to live your truth, even if your truth is completely different from everyone else's around you. So what holds us back? What holds us back from making choices, from making changes? What I've come to realize in my own life is fear and shame. Fear of the unknown, fear of, I don't know what this new life is going to look like. I don't know if it's going to work. And shame is really like the judgment of others, not being in the same crowd as the people that you've been with, wanting something new. And if we can just get past the fear and the shame and the uncertainty and start to really figure out who we are, where we want to go, who we want to become, and what are the necessary steps that we need to get there. So the way that I want you to do this, and this is what I've done in my own life, is get a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil. You don't need a fancy journal. You don't need a fancy notebook or a fancy pen. Just get a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil and write down, what do you want for yourself in this lifetime? What do you want? Where do you see yourself in 2 years, in 5 years, in 10 years? If all of your dreams came true, who is the person you want to become? And start to make the choices and decisions, even if they're uncomfortable, even if they're a little bit scary and stressful, to become that person, to eliminate what is causing distractions in your life, what is clouding your judgment, the illusions and the distractions, to really get to a place where you can start to make small decisions and movements towards the person that you want to become. What has been really helpful for me as well is to forgive myself. Forgive yourself for not having made these choices in the past. Forgive yourself for being caught up on the day-to-day and not really stopping to figure out what direction you're going in. And forgive the people around you who maybe didn't have your best interest at heart, because they may have done that not from a place of knowing. They might actually be living on autopilot themselves and just kind of grasping at whatever they can. But forgive yourself, forgive others, and celebrate the small wins. So when you have made those decisions and you can find some supports around you, like the people in your life, family, friends, speak it out loud. Say, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to become. And celebrate the small wins. So maybe it's that you want to eat healthier. And so instead of reaching for that bag of potato chips, you reached for that tray of veggies. Celebrate yourself. Pat yourself on the back. Maybe you parked your car and you parked your car at the very back of the parking lot and you're walking a long distance. Pat yourself on the back. Celebrate yourself, because that's the only way that you're going to start to really appreciate the challenges, those opportunities to learn, to grow, and to live a life that you never imagined would be possible. It is possible, but it takes hard work, it takes discipline, it takes awareness, and it takes committing to that inner light, that inner knowledge that you have that is deep inside you. The wisdom that you seek is already there inside you. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.